Alright everybody, this is Craig against 1996 Television, and it's now time for my fourth game of Jeopardy for the Sony PlayStation 1, in which so far in only 2 games I've won $6,500 in 3 games. I think that's it, $6,500. I believe that's it. But we're gonna check. I'll check that later. As right now we are ready. As right now I'm ready to play.
Hi folks, I'm Johnny. Okay, set the game up exactly the way you like. So what's it? Okay, 1 human and 2 computer players.
Okay.
Player 1, what's your name?
Oh, that's a bad name. You know what, I might as well take the best I can right now. That's good enough. Yeah, alright, yeah, I know, I wrote my name badly, but whatever. Okay. Come on, it shouldn't take this long to load, people. Thank you. Yeah, let me adjust the camera for a second. Okay.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Put on your thinking caps, folks, because it's time for another game of Jeopardy!
Okay. The categories are now loading.
See what you think of these categories.
Okay.
The movies.
The movies.
People in history.
The people in history.
Mountains.
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
Cathedrals and
churches.
churches. And novelists and playwrights.
Playwrights. All right, player 1, start us off.
Okay. Movies for 100.
In 1995, Bruce Willis returned to the screen with a vengeance in the second sequel to this film.
What is Die Hard?
One.
Space, please.
You are correct.
Thank you.
You're off to a great start.
Well, let's
All
see
right,
what
pick
the
again.
others got to say about it first.
Mad Max 2 with Mel Gibson was released in the U.S. under this title.
Well, what is the Thunderball? Days of Thunder? Was the Road Warrior? Okay.
All right, pick again.
The movies for 300.
Sidney Poitier helps a group of nuns build a chapel in this 1963 film that won him an Oscar.
Sidney Poitier helps a group of nuns build a chapel in this 1962 film that won him an Oscar.
Here is the correct response.
What is Lilies of the Field?
All right, pick again.
The movies for 400.
Answer?
Uh-oh.
Player 1, please make your wish.
Only $5.
Don Amici and Wilford Brimley were among the senior citizens rejuvenated in this 1985 film.
Don Amici and Will Brimley were among the senior citizens rejuvenated in this 1985 film. I don't know.
Good guess, but no. Here
Was
is the correct
Cocoon.
response.
Okay.
All right, pick again.
500, please.
John Voight won an Oscar for his role as a paraplegic war vet in this 1978 film.
John Voight won a
Player 3.
What is coming home?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Player 3.
In the kitchen for 100.
When a pie has two of these, it looks nice to crimp the edges of the top one with the tines of a fork.
What is the crust?
Player 1.
What is the crust? No. Back. Okay.
That's it exactly.
Alright.
You're not far back now.
I guess not.
Okay, contestant 1.
In the kitchen for 200. No. Where the hell am I? In the kitchen for 200.
This term for what you do to Cherry's Jubilee comes from the French.
This term for what you do
Player
to
2.
Cherry's Jubilee comes from the French. What is flambe?
To be sure. Player 2, what'll it be?
In the kitchen for 300.
Different types of this kitchen gadget are used for meat, nuts, and pepper.
Different types of this kitchen gadget are used for meat, nuts, and pepper.
Here is the correct response.
What is a grinder? Okay.
Player 2, it's your turn.
In the kitchen for 400.
The bulb type of this utensil moistens meat while it's cooking.
The bulb type
Player 2.
was a hygrometer.
Wrong.
I don't know what the hell that is. A hygrometer. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I curse? My apologies. I meant to say, what
It's
is...
your turn, Player 2.
I meant to say, just say, what is that? In the 500.
Often used to make cheesecake, this round pan with a removable rim is always in season.
Often used
Player
to
3.
make... What is a springform pan?
Why, yes.
Okay.
It's your turn, Player 3.
Novelist and playwrights for 100.
She based her 1945 play Appointment with Death on her mystery novel of the same name.
She based her 1945 play Appointment with Death on their mystery novel of the
Player
same
3.
name. Who is Ruth Rendell?
Wrong.
Whatever.
Here
Who is
the correct
Agatha
response.
Christie?
Okay, Player 3.
People in history for 100.
It's believed William Clark, fond of this Indian guide, later raised and educated her son.
It is believed William Clark, fond of this Indian guy, later
Anyone?
raised and educated her son.
Here is the correct response.
Who is Sakajawa?
Player 3.
Cathedrals and churches for 100.
Victor Hugo described it as a vast symphony in stone. Quasimodo would agree.
I'm thinking of the Hunchback of Notre Dame, but I'm not sure if I want to ring in. Was the Notre Dame Cathedral? Okay.
Player 3, your turn.
Mountains for 100.
Mount Wutai in Shanxi province is one of this country's great Buddhist holy places.
Mount Watang in Shanxi province is
Player
one.
2.
What is Tibet?
Wrong. There's a lot of game left, so hang in there.
Well, duh. Okay. What is China?
Response.
Oh, I should have rung in on that one.
Contestant 3, it's your turn.
Mollis and playwrights for 200.
This in Cold Blood author's 1952 play The Grass Harp concerns a woman who lives in a tree.
This...
Player 2.
Who's Truman Capote?
That's right. Player 2, what'll it be?
Novels and playwrights for 300.
Joyce Carol Oates took a sabbatical from this New Jersey university to work on her play The Gulf War.
Joyce Carol Oates took a sabbatical from this New Jersey university to work on her play The Gulf War.
Here is the correct response.
What is Princeton? Okay.
Player 2.
Novels and playwrights for 400.
This firing line host adapted his own espionage novel Stained Glass as a play. It premiered in 1989.
This firing line adopted his own espionage novel Stained Glass as a play. What is William F. Buckley Jr.?
Player 2, what'll it be?
Novels and playwrights for 500.
Sheppy is a play about a barber who wins the sweepstakes by this author of The Razor's Edge.
Sheppy is a play about a barber who wins the sweepstakes by the author of This Razor's Edge.
Here is the correct response.
Who is W.M. Somerset Maugham?
Player 2, it's your turn.
Cathedrals and churches for 200.
James Renwick designed this Fifth Avenue Cathedral in the Gothic Revival style.
James Renwick designed this Fifth Avenue Cathedral in the Gothic Revival style.
Here is the correct response.
What is St. Patrick's Cathedral?
Player 2, you choose.
And people in history for 200.
Saint Hyacinth, whose uncle was the Bishop of Krakow, is the apostle of this country.
Saint Hyacinth, whose uncle was the Bishop of Krakow, is the apostle of this country. What is Poland?
Player 2, it's your turn.
I'm trying to think in where I can get a lot of these answers.
Maipo and Tupungato are volcanoes in this range on the Chile-Argentina border.
Maipo and Tampico are volcanoes in the range of this Chile-Argentina border. What are the Andes? Okay.
Player 2?
I'm trying my best to see if I can answer some.
Basilica of the Holy Blood in Bruges in this country contains a relic believed to be drops of Christ's blood.
The Basilica of Most Holy Blood in Bruges in this country contains a relic believed to be drops of Christ's blood. What is Belgium?
Your choice, Player 2.
People in history for 300.
During World War I, this future president of Vietnam worked at the Carlton Hotel in London.
During World War II, this future president of Vietnam worked at the Carlton Hotel in London.
Here is the correct response.
Who is Ho Chi Minh? Okay.
Okay, Player 2.
Mountains for 300.
This Sicilian volcano has over 200 subsidiary cones.
This Sicilian volcano has over... What is Mount Etna?
That's it, exactly.
Okay.
All right, pick again.
Mountains for 400.
In 1954, the U.S. Geological Survey established the height of this American mountain at 20,320 feet.
In 1954, the U.S. Geological Survey established... What is Mount Baker?
Good guess, but no.
Not Mount Baker.
Here is the
What is Mount McKinley? Okay.
All right, pick again.
Mountains for 500.
This highest mountain in Washington has hotel accommodations at the 5,400-foot level.
I'm probably thinking of Mount St. Helens. I'm not sure yet. Mount Rainier. Okay.
All right, pick again.
Cathedrals and churches for 400.
This English city's modern cathedral, built in 1962, stands next to the bombed-out ruins of the old one.
Okay.
Player 2?
What is Conventary?
Why, yes. All right, pick again.
The cathedral of this northern Italian city looks quite fashionable with its 135 marble spires.
The cathedral of this northern Italian city looks quite fashionable with its 135 marble spires.
Here's the correct response.
What is Milano? Okay.
All right, pick again.
People in history for 400.
Aut Caesat, aut nihil, either Caesar or nothing, was a motto used by Cesare of this notorious family.
Aut Caesar or aut nil, either Caesar or nothing, was a motto used by the Caesar of this notorious family. What are the Borgias?
And
Last clue.
to finish the board.
People in history for 500.
Lev Davidovich Bronstein was the real name of this communist leader banished from Russia in 1929.
Lev Davidovich Bronstein was the real name of this communist leader banished from Russia in 1929.
Here is the correct response.
Who is Leon Trotsky?
Well, that brings us to the end of the first round.
Yeah.
Let's get the total scores so far.
I'm in first place with $195. Player 3's in second place with $500, and Player 2's has a $100 lead over Player 3.
All right, it's time for Double Jeopardy.
Okay. Give me some good ones.
Let's see if you like these categories in the Double Jeopardy round.
I don't know.
The
Supreme Court,
fruits and vegetables.
fruits and vegetables,
7-letter birds.
7-letter birds, 1889, languages,
Languages.
and religion.
Religion. Go ahead, player 1.
Oh, jeez. Fruit. Fruits and vegetables for
And
200.
vegetables. Fruits and vegetables.
Come on. There we go.
The red and golden apple varieties with this word in their names are the most widely grown in the U.S.
The red and golden apple varieties with this word in their name are mostly grown in the U.S.
Anyone?
Most widely grown. What is delicious apple?
Your choice, player 1.
Fruits and vegetables for 400.
Brabanson is a garnish made with these miniature cabbages.
Barbanson is a garnish made with these miniature cabbages. What are Brussels sprouts? Okay. Trying my best
Player
here,
1?
people.
What'll it be?
Yeah, I'm trying not to chicken out. 600, please.
Ogden Nash said of this vegetable, when it's raw, it develops the jaw, but stewed is more quietly chewed.
Player 2?
What is celery?
To be sure.
Okay.
Player 2, it's your turn.
Fruits and vegetables for 400. 800, I meant.
They make borscht red.
They make borscht red. What are beets?
Player 2, it's your turn. The answer is a
Video Daily Double.
Player 2, your wager, please.
Oh, 1,000. I think he's going to get this one right.
This fruit is sometimes called a pawpaw, though the true pawpaw is an entirely different fruit.
Take a look at your monitor.
That looks like a cantaloupe. That looks like a
Player
cantaloupe.
2?
What is the guava?
No, I'm sorry.
Not the guava. What is the papaya? Okay.
All right, pick again.
Languages for 200.
In the 500s and 600s, it replaced Latin as the official language of the Byzantine Empire.
In the 500s and 600s, it replaced Latin as the official language of the Byzantine Empire. What is
Here's the
Greek?
correct response.
Okay.
All right, pick again.
1899 for 200.
Answer?
Daily Double.
Player 2, your wager, please.
Uh-oh. He's going to make a comeback.
This gangster, nicknamed Scarface Al, was born January 17, 1899.
Player 2?
Al Canning?
That's wrong.
No. Who's Al Capone?
All right, pick again.
The Supreme Court for 200.
This Chief Justice chaired the commission that investigated the assassination of JFK.
This Chief Justice chaired the commission that investigated the assassination of JFK.
Here is the correct response.
Who is Earl Warren? Oh, I should
All
have
right,
warned.
pick again.
Should have run in on that. 7-letter birds for 200.
Through evolution, this Antarctic bird lost its long feathers, and its wings became small and stiff.
Through evolution.
Player 3.
What is the penguin? Oh, dang it, I should have rung in.
Okay, player 3.
7-letter birds for 400.
To maintain balance, it doesn't fly with fish in its pouch.
To maintain balance, it doesn't fly with fish in its pouch.
Anybody? Here.
What is the pelican?
Player 3, what'll it be?
7-letter birds for 600.
Another word for this barnyard bird is chanticleer.
Player 1.
What is a rooster? It's just a guess. Oh, I hope it's right.
Yes.
Yes!
You're building up a big lead.
I hope
Okay,
so.
Contestant 1.
Oh yeah, I am building up a big lead. 7-letter birds for 800.
The house or English species of this small brown bird is found worldwide.
The house or English species of this small brown bird is found worldwide. What is a sparrow? I mean, I've only
Player
got
1,
three
your
answers.
turn.
I only got 3 answers right so far. 1,000.
Its plumes are dyed to make large, really large fans.
Its plumes are dyed to make large, really large fans.
Here's the correct.
What is the ostrich? Okay.
Player 1, what'll it be?
Well, I will pick languages for 400.
Putonghua, the chief representative of this dialect of Chinese, is based on the speech of Beijing.
Pontonga, the chief
Player
representative.
2.
What is the Mandarin?
Why, yes.
Okay.
What'll it be, player 2?
Languages for 600.
This language belongs to the Canaanite branch of the Northwest Semitic languages.
Player 2?
Hebrew.
Yes. All right, pick again.
Languages for 800.
Although Arabic is Tunisia's official language, this has the status of a second national language.
Player 3.
What's French? Rung in.
Yes.
Dang it! Should have rung in.
Your turn, player 3.
Languages for 1,000.
Geographically, it's the most widely spoken Germanic language.
Player 3.
What is German?
That is incorrect.
Not German.
Player 2.
What is English? Dang it!
That's correct. What'll it be?
Now he's back up to 1,200. Religion for 200.
The person who is Archbishop of this is the primate of all England.
The person who is Archbishop of this primate of all England. What is the Canterbury?
It's your turn, player 2.
1899 for 400.
This country became a British protectorate in 1899, 91 years before its occupation by Iraq.
This country became a British protectorate in 1899, 91 years before its occupation in Iraq. What's Kuwait? Kuwait.
Your choice, player 2.
The Supreme Court for 400.
Before Bush appointed him to the court, he was Assistant Secretary of Education for Civil Rights.
Player 3.
Who's Clarence Thomas?
That's it, exactly. Player 3, you choose.
Among associate justices, office assignments, seating on the bench, etc., are determined by this.
Among Associate Justices' office assignments, seating on the bench, etc., what is seniority? Okay.
What will it be, player 3?
The Supreme Court for 800.
The son of an Italian immigrant, in 1986, he became the first Catholic appointed since Brennan in 1956.
The son of an Italian immigrant in 1986, he became the first Catholic appointed to Brennan. Who is Antoine Scalia?
What will it be, player 3?
Supreme Court for 1,000.
The court struck down this type of tax in Pollock versus Farmers Loan and Trust Company in 1895.
I don't know a lot of these answers, people. I'm trying my best here. I guarantee you. What is the income tax?
Player 3, it's your turn.
Religion for 400.
Statues of foxes are found at the Inar shrines of this Japanese religion.
Statues of foxes are found at the inner shrines of this Japanese religion. What is Shin-Sonsim? I couldn't read that, people.
Player 3, what'll it be?
1899 for 600.
Acetylsalicylic acid, better known as this, was introduced into widespread medical use.
Aniline, whatever that is, acid was better known as this, was introduced to widespread medical use. What is aspirin?
Player 3, you choose.
Religion for 600.
In Haitian folk belief, it's a soulless corpse reanimated by a boker or voodoo priest.
In Haitian folk belief, it's a soulless corpse animated by a booker or a voodoo priest. What is it? Oh, I should have rung in.
Player 3, you choose.
I didn't really know what that.
In
meant.
1899, August Strindberg moved from Leuven to this capital city.
Player 3. You are correct. All right, pick again.
This American territory, whose capital is Pango Pango, was created by an 1899 treaty.
This American territory, whose capital is Pago Pago, was created by an 1899 treaty. What is an American Samoa?
All right, pick again.
Religion for 800.
In this religion, the god Shiva is often depicted as Nataraja, the cosmic dancer.
In this religion, the god Shiva is often depicted as Njara, the cosmic dancer. What is Hinduism?
And to finish the board,
Religion for...
In 1739, this Methodist wrote in his journal, "I look upon all the world as my parish."
In 1739, this Methodist wrote in his journal, "I look upon all the world as my parish."
Here is the correct response.
Who is John Wesley?
All right, that brings us to the end of the double Jeopardy round.
Yep.
Let's take a look at the scores.
I'm still in third place with 795. Player 2 is now in second place with 1200, and player 3 has a commanding lead with 1700. Hopefully things will work out in Final Jeopardy. I have $65,000.
Take a look at the category for Final Jeopardy.
For 3 running games.
U.S. stamps.
U.S. stamps.
Player 1, please make your wager.
Only $5.
Player 2, your wager, please. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? All right, here's the answer. Good luck.
A 32-cent PAL and Mia stamp was issued on the... I'm going to have to say Memorial Day. Nah, it's glitching again. I'm going to have to say Memorial Day.
Let's see how everyone did.
Thanks, Johnny. Player 1, your question?
My said Memorial Day.
That's right.
Oh, it
Your
is.
wager was?
My wager was $5, so I go up to 800.
Player 2, let's take a look at your question. Oh, sorry.
Not Mother's Day.
How much did it cost you?
1,000. He goes down to 200.
Oh, I guess it's just not your day. Player 3, your question? Oh.
Not Mother's
sorry.
Day.
That's incorrect. How much did it cost?
Seminole won. Player 3 is the winner. Hopefully I can... Well, this ends my run for... Well, this ends my run for...
Congratulations, Player 3.
Jeopardy for the
You're
PS...
Jeopardy champion.
For the PS1.
Thanks for playing Jeopardy.
Although I do end up with a... I do end up in second place, though. Which is okay. But I did have a pretty good run with the 3 game winnings.
Here are the high scores for all the game modes.
25,000 was the highest I got. But hopefully I can make a solo... But I do plan to start a solo speed match for this game. But I do plan to start a speed match run for this game soon, but we'll have to wait and see. But for now, this is Craig S. 1996 Television signing off.